What if I told you? You pay tuition to get in, but once inside, the system begins shaping you. Children are put in a room full of 5-year-olds, then 6-year-olds, then 7. Year after year, for nearly 2 decades, it is the world's longest ritual, a slow, methodical process, a gradual indoctrination. Graduation means gradual indoctrination. You are moved through levels, grades, rites, just like ancient initiates were moved through degrees in mystery schools, the bells, the structured days, the authority figures, the hierarchy. They all form an unbroken chain back to the ancient priesthoods. By the time they give you a doctorate, the indoctrination is graduation seems modern, but the ritual is ancient. You walk in procession. You wear black robes, the color of Saturn, the old god of boundaries, authority, and control. You wear a square mortarboard, identical to the Masonic mortarboard used to spread plaster. It symbolizes that your mind has been molded and set. You become an alumni, or as some esoteric researchers say, an illumni. You wear the square mortarboard because it comes from Freemasonry, used for spreading plaster. It represents the shaping of the mind. And just like Masonic initiates, graduates process toward a raised 3-tier platform, the same 3 degrees found in Blue Lodge Freemasonry. The symbolism hasn't changed, only the labels have. Michael Sarian wrote that the word master comes from ma, meaning measure, and stir, meaning star, measure of the stars. In ancient societies, only astrologers and mystery school initiates earned degrees. Degrees belong to the zodiac. One ascended through degrees the same way the sun ascended through the heavens. Children today still receive a star for good behavior, a faint echo of celestial priesthoods that once ruled civilization. When we matriculate from university and receive a master's degree, we are reenacting an astrological rite. Once you had mastered the stars, you were literally considered a master. Nothing about these rituals is academic. They are symbolic. Ancient preserved. Jordan Maxwell said, when you graduate, you wear black because black represents Saturn. Saturn's symbols include black robes, squares, cubes, rings, the scythe, strict hierarchy, authority, and judgment. This is why judges wear black, priests wear black, professors wear black, graduates wear black. Saturn was the god of time, Kronos, the devourer of his children. He ruled law, boundaries, punishment, and structure. The same themes appear in modern institutions. Courts, churches, universities, all are Saturnian temples, repackaged for a modern world. The square mortarboard is Saturn's square. The black robe is Saturn's color. The rings around Saturn even echo the rings of authority worn by clergy and judges. Saturn never disappeared. His symbolism simply changed clothing. Walk into a courtroom, and then walk into a church. You will find a raised 3-tier platform, a gate with swinging doors, a robed official behind the barrier, a congregation seated in rows, people rising when the authority figure enters, ritual language, oaths, testimony. Judges hit a gavel, a Masonic hammer, to declare law. Law comes from the 10 stone commandments, which is why one breaks the law. Before speaking, witnesses put their hand on the Bible and raise the other, a near-perfect mirror of ancient worship gestures. The architecture is not similar by coincidence. It is identical because it comes from the same root. The courtroom is a temple. The judge is a priest of law. The bench is the altar. The gate is the veil. Just like ancient temples, only the efficient may ascend the raised platform. The people must remain below. It is ritual. It is hierarchy. It is ancient. The 3-tier platform seen in courtrooms, graduation stages, churches, Congress, Masonic lodges is not decorative. It symbolizes the first 3 degrees of Freemasonry, the 3 stages of initiation found in mystery schools, and the triple-layer altars used in ancient Egypt. The altar is always raised at least 3 tiers, because that is how it was in Egypt. The priest, dressed in black, officiates from above, the people stay below. The initiatory structure never changed, it simply adapted. You sit in the pews, the judge sits on high, the priest stands behind the gate, the professor stands on the elevated stage. These are 3 versions of the same role. In the early 1900s, industrialists didn't create schools. They repurposed the ancient system. Factory bells became school bells. Assembly lines became rows of desks. Obedience became the primary virtue. Compliance the reward. The ancient initiation structure was merged with industrial efficiency, creating a perfectly calibrated system for producing standardized minds. You are not taught to think. You are taught to conform, not educated, initiated. From graduation to courtrooms, from churches to universities, from priests to professors to judges, you are witnessing one system in different costumes. The robes, the squares, the oaths, the ceremonies, the 3 tiers, the raised platforms, the stars, the degrees, the mortarboards, the gavels, the gates, all of it, every symbol comes from an ancient ritual system of authority and initiation that has simply been modernized. Once you see the system, you can never unsee it. You were not just educated, you were initiated.